Hello, my name is Laura Castillo. Today is Monday, September 18th, and I'm going to be discussing the functions and structures of epithelial, connective, muscle, and nervous tissue. We'll start with the first one, which is epithelial tissue. Epithelial tissue is basically found covering the body's surfaces and lining organs within the body. Its main function is to protect from the environment, secrete and excrete, absorb and filter gases, liquids, and nutrients throughout the body. The structure of epithelial tissue consists of squamous, which is basically flat cells. We have cuboidal, which is basically how they sound is cuboidal. Columnar, which is basically columns. They can also be stratified, simple, or in some cases with the columnar pseudostratified. The next tissue we'll be discussing is the connective tissue. Connective tissue is basically found all over, including your tendons and your joints, your internal organs, other tissues and bone. The main function of connective tissue is to basically support internal tissues and organs and keep everything together. The structure, there's different ones. So we got the proper connective tissue, which is the loose and dense. The loose connective tissue contains collagen and elastin fibers and has fibroblasts. The dense is, of course, the way it sounds, more dense. Has also collagen fibers, which are more tightly packed. Has less nuclei than the loose connective tissue. Then there's the supportive connective tissue, which is cartilage and bone. The cartilage consists of collagen fibers in a firm matrix. Then you got the bone, which is also collagen fibers within a mineral substance. And then lastly is the fluid connective tissue, which is blood and lymph. The blood is basically erythrocytes, red blood cells, and other cells. And then you have your lymph, which is mostly white blood cells, and it's all within a liquid matrix. And the next tissue type we'll be discussing is muscle tissue. Muscle tissue is found within your bones or attached to bones, around the heart, and other major organs and passageways. There's skeletal muscle tissue, which is voluntary. We control that. Also helps us control heat within our bodies. Also protects organs. The structure of the skeletal muscle tissue is long, cylindrical, striated, has many nucleuses peripheral to the cell membrane. Then there's also the cardiac cardiac muscle tissue, which is basically for your heart, pumps the blood. This is short, branch-like. This one is the one that has they have single nuclei within each cell, and also has the intercalated disc separating each cell. And then we got the smooth muscle tissue, which is involuntary. It moves food throughout our system, moves food and secretion, controls respiration, regulates blood within the arteries. As far as structure, these are short, spindle-shaped, no evident striations, and there is a single nucleus within each fiber. And last but not least, we have our nervous tissue. The nervous tissue is found in the peripheral nerves throughout the body, organs of the central nervous system, in the brain, and of course within the spinal cord. The main function of the nervous tissue, it's excitable. It can send and receive messages, electrochemical messages throughout the body, made up of two main cells, which are the neurons. The neurons are the ones that actually send and receive the messages. Then we got the neuroglia, or the glial cells, which is the support structure within the nervous tissue. And that's pretty much it. Thank you so much.